Hi everybody, John Hinn with the Pulsing Cinema here, and for our inaugural movie of the day, we're going to focus on 1979's adaptation of a play, When You Coming Back, Red Ryder, which was directed by Milton Katselas and starring 1970s entertainment juggernaut Marjoe Gortner. Yes, Marjoe, Mary, and Joseph, that's how his parents, who were ministers themselves, came up with his name. Marjoe became a child preacher, and he ran the revival circuit for most of his young life. And as a young adult, he actually came out against that, and they made a documentary about his life titled Marjoe, where he ran the revival circuit one more time and kind of exposed the phoniness of that whole scene. But he got in with AIP and had, got some good start, became an actor. He was a very charismatic presence. He was in, I believe, Food of the Gods, Star Crash, Adventures of Stella Star. This was apparently, this Red Ryder film was apparently a very a passion project for Marjoe Gortner, I guess you could say. And it feels like a stage play. The film, the play has been restaged many times. It's kind of one of those popular plays to stage because it has a little bit of action, it has a little bit of comedy, it has some drama. The play and the film, basically it takes place in kind of a remote cafe in the middle of nowhere. Full of a cast of characters. There's the overweight female waitress who has dreams of something better, and then there's the young greaser who's kind of hanging around the cafe, and he has dreams of something greater. And there's the owner of the cafe, and there's people kind of who on their way on a trip, and they're in this cafe, and this whole group of these cafe characters. These hippies come in, played by Marjoe Gortner and Candy Clark, invade the cafe and take the cafe owners hostage, and they start playing little games, and they play the people in the cafe against each other, and so you could tell it's a very kind of stark drama where you've got Marjoe and the Candy Clark, and there's the film starts off with a wonderful nude scene with Candy Clark, but Marjoe has a presence, and he plays off. There's a violinist and her husband, played by Hal Linden and Lee Grant, and and then the greaser is played by Peter Firth, the guy, British actor, and he's doing this, and you wouldn't know he's English if you didn't know. He has that American greaser kind of James Dean wannabe, 50s, 60s thing down pat. And so he becomes a target for the Marjoe Gortner character, and they get into direct conflict. So, again, it's one of those things, one of those kind of stagey type films, yet the drama of it, and you've got the great actors like Gortner and Candy Clark and Hal Linden and Peter Firth and Pat Hingle as the owner of this cafe, and so it's a very tense drama where secrets are revealed and things happen, and everybody feels emotionally drained by the end of it. So I don't even know if it's available on video. I don't know if it ever had an official home video release. I know it was released theatrically. Probably it'd be easier to find a restaging of to get tickets to a restaging of Welcome to Red Ryder, When You Coming Back, Red Ryder, than to actually get this adaptation of it. But I know it's been played on television a lot, and I'm sure it's on YouTube and around. But definitely, if you're a fan of these types of the type of thing that, you know, Robert Altman was making these types of films very much in the 80s. These very kind of small scope, very personal dramas, full of interesting characters and adapted from stage plays. I'm thinking like When Are You Coming Back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean. Stuff like that, you know, full of great actors and great characters and great stuff. And that's kind of basically what Red Ryder is. So a great movie and worth checking out, and worth being the first #1 movie of the day.